Hey everyone, welcome back to my running vlog here in preparation for the Sun Valley, Idaho Marathon that's taking place on June 26th, 2021. I'm just documenting my marathon journey to prepare for that marathon. If you did not watch my first video, I suggest that you do that. I created an entire video that goes over my running story and why I feel like I have unfinished business at the Boston Marathon. So that's really why I am preparing for this marathon in Sun Valley. So the first week of training is really in the books. I'm 15 weeks out now from the marathon, and so in this video I'm going to just go over what I did in the previous week and what my plans are. So first of all, I'll just say that I'm feeling really motivated. This is great. This is really kind of the first time in a long time that I've strung together about a week and a half to 2 weeks of good, solid training. And so that's good. I'm still feeling motivated. I know I'm only a week in, but it's a good sign. So really what I thought about during this past week is just getting the miles in. I know I'm a long ways away, and I am really just trying to get miles in. I'm not going at any particular pace. I'm not trying to do speed work. I'm just getting the miles in. Slow and steady really does win the race right now. I feel like I just need to get a couple of weeks of mileage under my belt to kind of get that base training, get back up to speed, just at a slow pace before I feel like I can then start ramping up even more miles and then definitely start adding some speed work. I know that 16 weeks is actually both going to feel long and really short. Long in the fact that I think I'm going to be able to see a bigger transition in hopefully my performance overall. There's a lot of time there to be able to transition from really out of shape into hopefully great shape. But it's also going to go really fast. Each week is, as I look back on it, I just know, having done this in the past, I'm going to look back and before I know it, it's all gone. So I need to take advantage of each week as much as possible. So really another thing that I'm trying to focus on is my weight. Body weight and body fat have a strong correlation for marathon times. And so when I started, I was about 150 pounds. I'm trying to drop 20 pounds over the next 16 weeks and hopefully a little bit faster to get in the best shape possible. So I'm focusing on diet. I'm just trying to eat as best as I can. In this past week, really was trying to focus on, instead of eating cookies and cakes and sandwiches all the time, just trying to focus on a little bit more healthy things. So this week was complicated a little bit by the fact that we decided to take a trip over to Seaside, Oregon for a family vacation. We went Thursday through Sunday, and so that kind of throws my schedule out of whack. When I'm at home, I'm able to follow a really good schedule, both in terms of diet and training schedule. We had an awesome time in Seaside. We went to the beach, we did some hiking, we just relaxed, and my wife and our children, we had a great time on the trip, but it does make it a little bit harder to train for a marathon. Overall, mileage-wise, I actually did great this week. Even while we were on our trip, we left on Thursday, but I was able to get up really early Thursday morning and get my miles in for that day, and then we drove most of the day Thursday to get over to the coast. I took the day off Friday, which is my normal schedule, and then on Saturday, my wife and I were able to go out for a run. I got 12 miles in for a long run, and we did it along the boardwalk, which is cool, right on the ocean. So I had a nice run, really, and our kids are old enough, we could leave them in the hotel room, and we could go on our long run, and so that was really nice. So mileage-wise, I did great this week, got exactly the number of miles that I wanted in. However, my diet was not quite as great while we were on vacation. We have this little tradition where in the afternoons we tend to get a treat, usually ice cream, and the kids and my wife, they want to do that. That's just kind of what we do. And I fell to the temptation, I have to admit. I was eating ice cream every day. We were going out to restaurants and I was enjoying food maybe a little more than I should have. So overall, here's some quick stats that go over my week for my marathon training. Overall, I put in the miles that I planned. I put in 34.25 miles. I may have added added an extra quarter mile in there. That wasn't part of the plan, but I got it. So not a ton of miles, but I do plan on ramping up mileage this coming week, probably to high 30s, and then the following week be to low to mid 40s. So I'm getting there. I was happy with the mileage that I was able to put in this week, and overall I felt pretty good on my runs. I did also manage to get one strength training day in this week, just worked on my hamstrings a little bit, and that's an area that I feel like I need to focus on because I'm a little bit weaker there, a little bit prone to injury, so I'm trying to strengthen up those hamstrings. I'm going to try and start doing 2 to 3 times a week, do a little bit more strength training, and then maybe even ramp up further down the road. But that's where I'm at right now. Then in terms of diet, I started out at 150.2 pounds. I wanted to lose 20 pounds by race day, so over 16 weeks. I can say that I did lose a little bit. I lost 0.6 pounds, not very much. Thanks to our vacation, unfortunately, I was doing great the first half of the week. I was down a little bit more than, I was down almost 1.5 pounds, I think, but then went on vacation, kind of put some of that back on. So I am down 0.6 pounds. I'll take progress any day of the week there. So progress, not as much progress on the diet as I was hoping, but this week I am home. My schedule is going to be locked in. I'm going to have no excuses in terms of the diet. So I feel like I'm going to do a lot better this coming week. Overall, that's pretty much it. I'm feeling healthy. I'm feeling motivated. I feel like the coming weeks are going to be good as long as I can stay focused and just put in the miles and stay focused on my diet. That's the 2 most important things that I'm going to be thinking about at least for the next couple of weeks before I then add in more strength training and more speed work. So overall, thanks for watching my vlog here. I'm now 15 weeks out from the marathon, so please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, follow along. I'll be doing quick recaps once a week, and hopefully you enjoy the journey. Thanks a lot.